when you look at pitting on steel, it looks so much worse than what it is. Like that looks like when you look at it, it's like it's 5mm thick. Or maybe it's come through a bit too. Background, yeah, it's the same. Yeah, that is that spot there. Prodding it with a screwdriver. Yeah, so that bit came out of here. Right there. So I put some really nice, heavy, thick steel in it. It's actually quite hard to bend that. It's very thick. Really thick. Yeah. Still got that to go. So this is the left front door. That whole bottom outer skin is just dead. Not even like a good spot like that you could go, you know, oh, at least the middle's good. That's the middle. And then you got dodgy previous repair. You can see the welding marks in it and stuff. It's got to go. And I've got to do this. So I'm just preparing all these innards. So the innards will be done, and then the outer skin can be put on. And this will be probably the worst door done on the car. So yeah, I might actually take you over to the shit everywhere. The store's actually not too bad. Don't know if you can see that. That's rust stain from up top. Looks like a usable skin door. I'll just replace that one section there, just shape it up out of flat steel, and then yeah, so that's yeah, it's not bad. Inside, can't open the door anymore. You really can't see anything in there. But to feel it is all good. It's all good underneath from the lower section right along. That's fine. Yes, that's just that. And that on this door. So it's going to be a nice door, what I'm used to. I got this plate off the scuttle panel. Usual sort of nothing painted. Let's see in there. Oh, is that showing inside? Let me get my light. It's all dusty in the plenum here. Yeah, it's down in there lurking. Stupid arm. No, I can't. Stupid arm. They do sit over the edge, those little vent tube things with a, looks like a hat. It's for the air vents. God knows what's going on there. Get this really in there. Yeah, I really need an endoscope. I've got one that I use in pipes. It's in one of the cars. See if I can go around and then open the outside. Let's have a look. This is the one that's going to be the worst of them all. It's going to be a problem. According to my family, it was. Really hard to get in there. It's looking pretty good in there. Man, it's hard to get a torch and do this at the same time. Sorry about the crap video, but just man, trying to physically do this on the torch. There we go, getting something there. Alright. It's actually looking alright. Oh, fair enough, there's junk in there. But, wow. You know what they need? They need one of these freaking access plates over there. It's like I almost want to cut it out, cut one out and put another one of those in. That's all seam sealer. Over all my metal repairs you'll see on a previous video, but I don't know if it's a good idea. But like, it's all sealed. Like, I just don't want that to happen again ever. That rust is pretty bad. That's the back of the front piece repair here. Oh yeah, this guy got put back on. Spot like plug welded him back on. Yeah, so when I use the small holes to start drilling out the those spot welds, I just sort of yeah, use them to line them up. I keep them. I go right through to both and then I can just line them up off that after drilling out the centers on this outer piece. Line it up dead center, so the small holes in the radiator support line up with the bigger holes in here and just weld it up. Just like 1/8 holes. What's 1/8 millimeters? Probably 3, 2.5. Yeah, so just don't know if that's. Oh, shit. Okay, I've got the camera upside down. Now, really trying to let that get in. You know what? I'm going to pause this. I'm going to blow it out with the air blower, and I'm going to come back. Yeah, so blew out that area, and then look what happened here. The surface is tacky. So I don't know. I don't know if it's stuck or not. I guess I'll find out tomorrow. That sucks. So anyway, let's have a look in here. It looks really good from there. It looks bloody amazing. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Right, this bloody did have this off. Not sure if I looked in there. Surely I looked in there. Oh, there we go. This crud in here. It's mint. Holy crap. It's bloody mint. Just all this crust in there. Just cleared out that crust from down in there. Now if I can get the angle right here. Way to go. And a bit torch. Yeah. It's quite amazingly good. Probably get an idea of maybe if I put the light inside there and look in the tube to see if there's any rust coming through the tube. But anyway, yeah, I really need to poke around with an endoscope. I don't want to take this plenum chamber panel off. I don't really want to do it, but then that surface rust will always be there. But God, it's been there for this long, and it's just going to be a bloody garage queen. Comes out on bloody every now and then. Suppose could actually even try to fill up the whole area with citric acid somehow, and I don't know if that's possible. Maybe use plasticine on these vent tubes. Yeah. Those vent tubes or something, and maybe just fill up the whole area with citric and just really wash it out really well. Gosh, I've got to think about that. Maybe even just use rust converter. Rust converter will probably do something. Yeah, it's got the later model type aircon compressor on this. Turns on, the aircon turns on, but I'm pretty sure it's got no gas. I mean, it doesn't look like it's ever had a prang bad enough to ruin that condenser. But I want to ask if anyone, maybe someone who's watching this, they might know what's going on here. Like, is that supposed to be white? It's down here too. I suppose, yeah, they had the white primer, I think. They wouldn't have done that colour coded to the car. They would have just done it the black that they normally do it, I suppose. Just wondering whether it's had a radiator support panel, but and it's the spot welds. Looks pretty right. I mean, you look up here, and it's all, get that light again. It's all great up there. This is all the dust here. It's actually really good here. The worst rust is on the nutset clip or whatever you want to call it. Someone did that. Like, I don't want to put the number out there, but it's just readable. But Jesus, must have sanded it a few times. Wouldn't have been able to paint it. Like, maybe clear coat, that's it. It looks really good in here. This is from all the grinding and stuff, doing this piece here. Is that a hole? But yeah, no, it looks really good in here. Try and get through there. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre to have such a good plenum chamber and then all of this stuff going on. I mean, this wasn't major, this rust in previous videos, but you sort of look at the floor pans. The floor pans are just really good. I'll get the light onto them, and oh yeah, fair enough, this little cap is rusted. So this is the left front floor pan. This is usually the worst. Let's get rid of all of this crap. Look at it. Look, it's got a bit of surface rust there. Not sure exactly what's there. That looks like pitting, but when you look at it in person, it's not. Unfinished welding and stuff on the back. Oh shit, that's my buddy. You can see that poke through there. That's my that's the kick panel thing. Screw hole. Going, oh, did I miss a hole? There we go. Kick panel through hole. Have to get that off. Probably better off grinding that away actually. Just there. Grind it away and just leave that hole exposed so I can put the kick panel back on. But yeah, like inside here, it's damn good. So good the torch is going flat now. It's just awesome. Peel a bit away extra there. So yeah, floor pans are good. Something a bit sauce there. So, oh, here we go. Here we go. There's a little hole. Where is it? Showing off from underneath. There. Cling, cling, cling. Yeah, so that's it for the floor pans anyway. Because this side was pretty rusted. But does that mean the water is coming rusting from here or up at the plenum and I just can't see it? I'd probably have to take that part of the plenum off at least. Up here, unpick all this, take that off, maybe just cut it up here like I did on the Fairlane. God knows. Yeah. Well, this is just sort of, you know, an extra long video on just sort of like how you sort of, you know, you go over things and how you sort of work out. You've got to mentally prepare for the next things and stuff. Because there's a lot to just so much to do when you're restoring an old car like this. But yeah, it's the Fairlane. So yeah, anything else to see? What else? Yeah, I've got a Goldie sunroof in. I've got some cables for it. But I've got to get a little winder thing for it. The winder gear's stripped out too. This is all done there. Oh gosh, did I start the recording like that? Can't remember. This is pretty dented here. Oh, not much. Like it's not like you'd replace the quarter panel or anything. Probably maybe dented about 5 mil or something. Easy to hammer and dolly. Take 2 seconds. Yeah, so what else? I do have the right steering wheel for it. I had to get that. It does have the correct dash. Correct dash. I've got a stereo for it. I've got those bits to get, you know, around the face here, around the stereo thing, whatever. Got all that. Quite a big crack there on the dash. Quite a big crack there. Can stay there. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, on the glove box I got the little Fairmont thing. Just little bits and pieces like that. You just don't know whether you're going to be able to get them or not. And while it's fresh on my mind, just get them. Like that little Fairmont GXL badge was just missing. That's the aircon. Shit, that's the aircon thing there. I'm guessing that's from factory. Not really sure exactly what the factory one looked like on. I don't know. It's, I remember my Fairlane had it up there. I'm pretty sure, but just I don't know. I don't know if that's factory or not. Maybe someone who's watching this might be able to clarify on that. But yeah, just so many things to do. The seats are good on this. They're actually in the Fairlane, so you know, the roof lining's done, but like I said on the previous video, I'm going to redo this. That line doesn't match up and with there, and that was from the factory because I lined up the old pieces, and you just with the way the hangers are on the roof and the size of that centerpiece, like there's just no way it was out that much. Like it could be out like 5 mil or something, 10 mil max, but that was from the factory. So I'm going to redo that and make it right. Stuff that. What else? Yeah, like all the trims are there. Although when I got it, the guy said he had them, but he didn't have these for the vinyl roof. I'm going to put a black vinyl roof back on. That's what it should have, and they look good in my opinion. Not everyone's, but my opinion. And then yeah, if you ever want to see the seats, and yeah, they're in here. In pretty good nick. Yeah, the ones for this they're still getting done. He's done the little dicky seat in the middle, and he's done the back seat, and he was going to give me the back seat, and I said, look, dude, just hold on to it, because I want the front ones to be finished exactly the same. I want you to look at it. Yeah, super long video. What else? So, probably the biggest rust left. What's the biggest rust? All the boot rust is done. All of it. The outer quarter and inner quarter here needs to be done. It's pretty bad there. I've got the lower quarter piece of that. Working around down here. Yeah, we've got a little bit here. Not as much as the other side. Not as much at all. Gosh, I wish I had some light on this thing. I don't know if you can see that. Well, down there, if you can't see it, you can put your thumb in the very corner. There it is. Yeah, so you can put your thumb, or not your thumb, your index finger in there. Yeah, all this door's all done. Then you got where I had the rust here on the other side. Nothing visible there. You've seen the door. Looks good in there. Have we got lower quarter panel? Lower quarter panel rust. What's that? Is that something there? Oh, it's not even the quarter panel. It's the garnish. Ding in the garnish. That's a ding. It's only really surface rust there. There is really small pinholes in here. You can sort of see some light through a couple of them. So yeah, I'm not just going to leave that. I'm going to attempt a pretty big old repair on that one. That's pretty much it. So yeah, probably thing that worries me is this plenum. Probably not so much this side, but that side. I might even just, while the carpet's out and everything like that, I should better just pour some water down there. Not on a day like today, it's not warm enough, but if I got a really hot day, I can remember and just maybe put some hot water there so it's even warm when it starts, and just see if I see anything coming down the firewall or something. I mean, you can't see anything in there. Maybe that endoscope again, but I don't know. You can see it's been rusting there. Yeah. What else? Yeah, so rust wise now, look, I'd have to say, I'd say the major rust, geez, got to be at least 60-70% through it. Like all the previous videos around the beaver panel, all that, around the boot lid, rubber, all that. Quarter panel's done too. Outer quarter, inner quarter. The wheel arch, the dog leg piece, that door. This door's coming along now, so yeah. The guard, and I couldn't see any rust on the other guard, but I'm sure when I take off that side garnish that sort of goes along down the sill panel, I'm sure I'll find something, but nothing big enough to say I need a new guard. But mind you, if I did see something, I'd probably be tempted to get another guard because of the rust at the front of this one on the right hand side. This is the left hand guard, not this guard. Yeah, the other side where the pinholes are there. Yeah, this is feeling pretty good for just like a really quick hammer and dolly. Yeah. A little bit of bog on there, beautiful. I got the what's the guy on YouTube? I got these things, so all the body filler applicators. So I got all these. Yeah, so you can just sort of I can just see straight away, I've never really had shaped applicators for wheel arches, so you sort of can just see straight away, yeah, that's got the profile straight away. Just beautiful. So my repair there, just line it up like that. done. So yeah, because his video made a lot of sense. It's, you know, I usually use applicators this size and then just sort of put heaps on, and it's never enough where you want it. But he just puts it on the applicator and just goes. He does say you're throwing out excess, but you're normally just going to be sanding forever to get that excess off anyway. So, you know, yeah. So anyway, yeah. All right. Well, that concludes this video, and catch you guys later.